The honourable member for Edmonton-Mill Woods, followed by Littlebow.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Service Alberta. The Builder Lien Act lets contractor put a lien on the property when the claim have been the money have not been paid. But actually happening is the homeowners are being held hostages in the dispute between contractor and a subcontractor. Why does government allow this to happen?
Minister of Service Alberta.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank the member because he comes to my office regularly advocating for his constituents and some of the challenges that they have, and we've discussed this before, Mr. Speaker. It's important through this process that all parties, whether it's the homeowners, whether it's the builders, the contractors, or suppliers, have the ability to protect themselves when they're building a home, Mr. Speaker, and that they're owed money. The Builders Lien Act itself tries to balance protection between those parties, Mr. Speaker. Anybody who would have an interest in a claim in the party. Contractors have to follow up when they institute a lien, and if they don't, Mr. Speaker, take court action and the lien expires in 180 days.
Thank you. For supplement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the same minister, some of my constituents here from Edmonton-Mill Woods are asking me, how does the Builder Lien Act help protect homeowners?
Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the Building Lien Act protects homeowners in many different ways. First, the Act allows homeowners to hold back a portion of the money owed so that they could settle liens in a case where there's a lien against the property. So that's the first case, Mr. Speaker. In the vast majority of cases when a lien is issued against a property, it expires within the 180 days if court action isn't taken, and then the homeowner can have it removed. They can also instigate a court action that says that action has to be taken within 30 days, and if action isn't taken on a lien on a property, then that could be removed. And finally, Mr. Speaker, Service Alberta also provides investigation services to make sure that false liens and violators are prosecuted.
Final supplement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the same minister again, how can homeowner protect themselves from the contractor who has tried to get some extra money from them by putting the lien on the property?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, the most important way to protect a homeowner to protect themselves is to have a contract signed, Mr. Speaker. And when they have a contract signed, which they can rely on then, it makes sure that cost increases costs cannot increase by more than 10% to a maximum of $100 on any contract that's issued on what the estimates are going to be. And if anyone does, it would have to be with the agreement of the homeowner. And if anyone tries to do something like that above and beyond what the legislation says, Mr. Speaker, then we can investigate and issue a fine of up to $300,000 and 2 years in jail for anyone that would violate those lines. So homeowners are very well protected in this province, Mr. Speaker.